When a man opens a car door for his wife, it's either a new car or a new wife. My most brilliant achievement was my ability to be able to persuade my wife to marry me. If I get married, I want to be very married. By all means marry. If you get a good wife, you'll become happy. If you get a bad one, you'll become a philosopher. An archaeologist is the best husband a woman can have. The older she gets, the more interested he is in her. Marriage lets you annoy one special person for the rest of your life. Marriage is not just spiritual communion, it is also remembering to take out the trash.
The great marriages are partnerships. It can't be a great marriage without being a partnership. In terms of my marriage, falling in love with my husband was by far the best thing that's ever happened to me. My husband has made me laugh, wiped my tears, hugged me tight, watched me succeed, seen me fail, kept me strong. My husband is a promise that I will have a friend forever. Husband and wife relationships are like the relationship of Tom and Jerry. Though they are teasing and fighting, but can't live without each other. My husband is my best friend, my greatest support, my biggest comfort, my strongest motivation, my truest smile, my deepest love, my favorite, my forever. He is me, entirely. A husband and wife may disagree on many things, but they must absolutely agree on this: to never, ever give up. There is no such cozy combination as man and wife. A successful marriage requires falling in love many times, always with the same person. A great marriage is not when the perfect couple comes together. It is when an imperfect couple learns to enjoy their differences. Never marry the one you can live with, marry the one you cannot live without. A good marriage is one which allows for change and growth in the individuals and in the way they express their love. Marriage is not about age, it's about finding the right person. Experts on romance say for a happy marriage there has to be more than a passionate love. For a lasting union, they insist, there must be a genuine liking for each other, which, in my book, is a good definition for friendship. I have a best friend as a husband, and he is my #1 supporter. He's a family man, and he's always giving back to God. That is what makes him a beautiful man. We're not perfect by any means, but that makes us beautiful as well. We're not afraid to say we're not perfect. We have our disagreements, but that comes along with marriage. So it's not gonna be easy. It's going to be really hard, we're gonna have to work at this every day, but I want to do that because I want you. I want all of you, forever, every day. You and me, every day. True love stands by each other's side on good days and stands closer on bad days. Love is not weakness. It is strong. Only the sacrament of marriage can contain it. The secret to a happy marriage is if you can be at peace with someone within four walls, if you are content because the one you love is near to you, either upstairs or downstairs, or in the same room, and you feel that warmth that you don't find very often, then that is what love is all about. Marriage is not a noun, it's a verb. It isn't something you get. It's something you do. It's the way you love your partner every day. It is not a lack of love, but a lack of friendship that makes unhappy marriages. Don't ever stop dating your wife and don't ever stop flirting with your husband. Let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Love one another but make not a bond of love, let it rather be a moving sea between the shores of your souls. Fill each other's cup but drink not from one cup. Give one another of your bread but eat not from the same loaf. Sing and dance together and be joyous, but let each one of you be alone, even as the strings of a lute are alone though they quiver with the same music. Give your hearts, but not into each other's keeping. For only the hand of life can contain your hearts. And stand together, yet not too near together. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak tree and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Marriage stands the test of times when both you and your spouse work towards making things better. And we are tested the most when we face adversities. If you can sail through the adversities as one, as a team, then you have won half the battle. Marriage, to women as to men, must be a luxury, not a necessity. A perfect marriage is just two imperfect people who refuse to give up on each other. To love is nothing. To be loved is something. But to be loved by the person you love is everything. May this marriage be full of laughter, our every day in paradise. Marriage, ultimately, is the practice of becoming passionate friends. A good marriage is the union of two good figures. A good marriage is a contest of generosity. Marriage is like watching the color of leaves in the fall, ever changing and more stunningly beautiful with each passing day. A great marriage isn't something that just happens, it's something that must be created. Happy marriages begin when we marry the ones we love, and they blossom when we love the ones we marry. Happy is the man who finds a true friend, and far happier is he who finds that true friend in his wife. There is no more lovely, friendly, and charming relationship, communion or company than a good marriage. It's amazing how one day someone walks into your life, and you cannot remember how you ever lived without them. I think long-lasting, healthy relationships are more important than the idea of marriage. At the root of every successful marriage is a strong partnership. A happy marriage is a long conversation which always seems too short. Marriage is the most natural state of man, and the state in which you will find solid happiness. The difference between an ordinary marriage and an extraordinary marriage is in giving just a little extra every day, as often as possible, for as long as we both shall live.